Yo, 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 yo. Yo, how do we do this? This is a little bit different video. Today I'm going to be talking about this beautiful bike right here, the Z800. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going to sell this one soon. So I thought I could do a little review on it, you know, and let you guys know my thoughts and opinions about it. Well, of course, going out for a ride on it, because yeah, that's what I had to do. We can start with some basic things, you know, like the sound. Want to talk about it? No, let's start with the looks. I think that this looks very good, and this is very bad video. Let's just drive. The sound, I have a slip-on. It's a 4-cylinder inline 4, so it's gonna sound pretty good. I haven't tested the stock exhaust, but they sound pretty boring. I tested this dB killer in this one, and that was really boring. So if you like the sounds of bikes and you want this type of bike, you need an exhaust of some sort. Otherwise it's gonna sound pretty boring when you're out riding. So yeah, about the bike, it's a Z800E, which means that it can be registered as a middle class bike. You know, in Europe we have the A1, A2 and A. This one I had it as A2 first, but now I have it as A, which is, you know, unrestricted. Power wise, it's a little bit less than without the E, but I don't think you notice it that much, honestly. It's like 20 horsepower difference, if even that. For the streets, it's definitely enough. You know, you can do a lot of things. You can have a lot of fun on it, and the same goes for the track. I've been on 3 track days with this one, and you know, it does the job pretty good. I'm nowhere near this bike's limit, so that's not why I'm selling it. The reason why I'm selling it is because I want to try something else. I want to move upwards. Now, of course, the Z800, as this is, it's a naked bike, so that comes with its positives and drawbacks and everything, of course, you know, like every bike has. Some positives is that the seating position, it's quite relaxed. You can sit pretty straight and not have to arch your back like a maniac, like you have to do on a sport bike. And the handlebar is pretty nice, you know, you can sit relaxed arms when you're just cruising. And also, where if you want to be a little bit more aggressive, go on track days and whatnot, you definitely have the ability to do that. While it's pretty relaxed like this, you can move back your butt a little bit and you can tuck in. So it's not as good as on a sport bike or some other naked bikes that are a little bit more aggressive, but it's still pretty good. But then yeah, you can lean on it and everything, and you can have a lot of fun on the tracks if you want to go, if you want to do that. That's some positives with the seating. Some negatives is, of course, I don't have a windscreen on this bike. So if you're going like on the highway and whatever, or going fast, the wind is gonna kill you. You're gonna have to, yeah, you're gonna have to hold on tight so you don't fall off the bike. But yeah, that's one of the negatives. But that's not just this bike, that's naked bikes in general. You know, they have pretty poor, you know, wind protection or whatever you want to call it. Unless you add a windscreen, it's gonna get a little bit better. I haven't tried it, so I can't say for sure, but I'm guessing that it gets a little bit better. I don't know what more is there to say about the bike. Yeah, so the weight, so it's a quite heavy bike, this one, but the only time you really feel that it's heavy is when you're going slow, or like standing still, or reversing it, moving it around on you know, when it's not on. Yeah, when you're out riding like this, I can't feel that this one weighs like 250 kilograms. I can't feel that. Even when you're going slow, it's quite easy to go slow because you're so relaxed, you're not tense, and you don't have to hold on tight. You can go slow on it. Not that you would want to go slow on it because, yeah, that's boring. But yeah, when you're moving the bike around, it gets quite heavy, you know, when you're just in your garage and moving it. You need to move it a little bit, you know, it can be quite a handful to move it. I haven't luckily dropped it, but I would imagine that it can be quite a pain in the butt if you drop it. Hopefully I won't do it. I haven't, so knock on wood. Need to find some wood. There we have some wood, but it's too far away. God damn it. But then yeah, the looks, I think this is one of the best looking naked bikes out there, if I'm being unbiased, and I'm not unbiased, well maybe a little bit, but that's what I would say. I would say the Z800, I would probably say that's the best looking naked bike, in my honest opinion. I think I prefer this one over the 900, but they both are good. Not that much difference. I think this one has a little edge over the 900, but the 1000, that's top of the line. It's aggressive. It looks mean. It looks like you don't want to cross it, or in any way you don't want to put it in a bad mood, and I like that. Now I'm smelling manure. Manure. It smells so good. I like the smell of manure. Let's see what this guy's gonna do. He's gonna turn. What is that? Is that a staircase in the back? It looks that way. It looks like he has a staircase in his bed. Oh, I need to stop because I need... Oh, god damn it. You see the odometer. It just switched to 45,001. So I missed when it got to 4,500 miles. Whatever. And now I kind of lost track of the video. I was gonna talk about the bike, but I think I've run out of things to say. That is not good. Or maybe it is good. Yeah. Overall, I don't know if this is gonna be the conclusion or not. Maybe I add some other things. Or maybe I move this conclusion. I don't know, man. I haven't really structured this video very well. I didn't have a script or anything. I'll never have scripts, but you know, I could at least have points that I wanted to get to. I knew some points in my head, but you know, I should have structured it a little bit more. Here we have some other bikes. Yeah, that's a MT-10. You can hear it on the engine. They sound so menacing. Yeah, I was gonna do conclusion, but then I got sidetracked by those bikes and my brain just, my brain started doing what it usually does. It just, you know, goes into different paths. It goes, oh, and I just did it again. The one good thing about this bike is the price. They're quite cheap, at least in Sweden. You know, if you're thinking performance for buck, the bang for buck, it's really good. It's quite cheap. You can find one for like, I don't know the exact conversion to dollars, so I'm gonna say the kroners, but you can get one of these bikes for like 60,000, even less. I think that's a pretty fair price for what you get. It's not the most high-tech, not the most high-performance bike, but it does the job very well. It's a pretty good bang for buck. I got this one for like 55,000 kroners. That was really good at that time. It's still good. Because it didn't have that much, hadn't traveled that far. Now of course I've like almost not really doubled the mileage on this, but then again, I've never had any problems with it. It's a reliable bike. I don't think the previous owner had any problems with it either. He had it for like 2 years. I've had it for 3 years and not a single problem. I've had it at workshops, you know, and since I've driven so far with it, I think that's an excellent proof that it's a fun bike. Because if it wasn't fun, then I wouldn't ride nearly as much as I have. That's a fact. It's a good bike. I would definitely recommend it to someone. Okay, now it's time for a real conclusion. Positives with this bike: it's cheap, reliable, it's fun, it's comfortable. You can go and cruise around in the city like this without, you know, having to kill your back. You can also go on a track day and have fun. Loads of fun. The most fun I've had on this bike is when I've been on tracks. Oh, and that's a fact. But then going up on the twisties in the hills and out, you know, just riding on roads with a lot of corners. That's when you have the most fun. Not saying that this kind of things right here is the fun, you know, just going full beans. This is of course fun as well, but it's not gonna be a fun for as long as on the sport bike. This is already starting to kill me. But, you know, this bike, it has a lot of good uses. You can put it to good use in whatever you want to do. Track riding, you know, just out having fun. And you can use it as a commuter bike if you want to as well. Oops. Yeah, I don't think I have much more to say. I think I've said the most things, you know. It's fun, cheap, reliable. It does its job. It looks good, and yeah, it's good seating position. You can do pretty much whatever you want to do on it. You can go aggressive and ride the tracks. You won't be Valentino Rossi, but you know, you won't be Valentino Rossi just because you hop on an R1 either. You can definitely go fast on the track, and you can definitely go fast out in the wilds as well. Depends on what you want to do. So yeah, stay on the lookout. When this video gets out, I might even have the new bike. Who knows? But this bike, this video will release before I reveal what my next bike is. You know, that's pretty obvious, you know. I can't put out my new bike and then put out this video. That would be pretty weird.